Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Tiara. In this video, I would like to share the story of Judith McNaught book under the title Something Wonderful. So without further ado, let's jump to the story. So this novel tells the story of Jordan Townsend. He is a wealthy, famous town who doesn't believe in love because of his trauma. So since he was 8 years old, he watched his parents just cheat each other, so he just grew up as a cold man and became a playboy who believed that marriage and love only a social formality. Meanwhile, in a small village called Morsom, lived Alexandra Lawrence, a kind and hardworking person in her petty life. So after her father dies, she discovered that he had another family in London. So the news was spread out until her mother just suffered a mental breakdown and she became responsible for taking care of her family. Until one night, while returning from a party, Alexander heard guns shoot in the forest and showed two bandits attacking a man. And briefly, she wanted to save him by shoot one of the bandits. And while he shoot that bandit, she just fainted because of shock. And that man turned out to be Jordan. So after that accident, Jordan just take her to the nearby hotel, but there she just figured out that the saver is a man until accidentally his hand touched her chest and find out that she was a girl. And the hotel keeper just saw them in an improper situation, and the scandal between them was spread out. And because of that scandal, Alexandra's reputation was ruined, and no one man want to marry her. So Jordan just agreed to marry her because he only felt responsibility of that, not because of love. And he just planned to leave her indifferent after their marriage. So the wedding was small and awkward, and after that they go for a honeymoon, and during that honeymoon they just spend time together and know each other better until Alexander realized that she was falling in love with this man, and she wanted to confess that feeling. But suddenly Jordan always smile and say things when he know that feelings. He did it because he only doesn't believe in love, and for him love is not real. And when their ship stopped in London, Jordan secretly visit his mistress named Alice to end up their relationship. And on his way back, he just kidnapped by someone and sold to military force ship. And Alexander can't find him anywhere. So soon afterward, news arrived that the ship that kidnapped Jordan was stung in battle, and everyone believed that Dawn of the hometown was died. And Alexander was heartbroken for that, but she should continue her life, so she just spent to next year to learning how to become the proper Duchess and continue her responsibility as widow of the last Dawn of the hometown. So she just studied about ethic, music, and never forget about Jordan until she finally entered to London society, and she accidentally know the painful truth that Jordan never truly loved her and want to marry her because of pity. And yeah, Alexander heart was broken twice, and she decided to not allow anyone else to hurt her. So she just transformed herself to a confident and admired person who everyone loved. But Tony, that Jordan cousin and the new town of the Hampton, just know that she only pretend to be happy with that new personality. And during the time, Alexander's reputation became in danger because many men tried to kidnap her and want to make her become their wife and their mistress. So Jordan's grandmothers forced Tony to propose Alexandra, and he did it because he truly care and want to protect her. And Alexandra just accept it because she just tired to being alone and she want a secure future. So they only plan have a wedding as soon as possible. So, long story short, when Alexander and Tony's wedding ceremony almost end, a tall man, suddenly appeared and announced that the bridge cannot continue the wedding because she already married with him. And yeah, the man is Jordan. So Jordan come back and immediately bring Alexander away from the church and bring her to Jordan's house. While in the house, they just fight together. Like Jordan thinks Alexander and Tony was work together to kill him. Meanwhile, Alexander just angry because he just knew that Jordan never truly loved her and want to leave her after their marriage. So to settle this conflict, Jordan just performed a deal that Alexander must stay with him as a loving wife for 3 months. If she still wants to leave him, he will give the money and completely she will free them. So she just agreed with that deal. And after that discussion, they go back to hometown and they like rebuild their relationship. And long story short, they become closer again. And for the first time, Jordan just try someone and start falling in love with Alexander personality. But that happiness is suddenly interrupted when Detective Forecast discovered that Jordan once have been poisoned. So poisoned. I mean, so unfortunately, all the evidence point to Alexandra, and Judah becomes suspicious and believe that Alexander may working together with Tony to kill him again. So Alexander know there is something wrong, but she just focus on preparing a surprise birthday celebration for Jordan. So during the celebration camp, Jordan was kidnapped by someone who take him to a cabin in forest, and there he just discovered that true real criminal is her cousin Bertie and his aunt, not Alexandra. So they just planned to murder him because they were jealous to Jordan inheritance and one take that inheritance from Jordan. So when Alexandra just realized that Jordan missing, she tells Tony, and they become looking for to Jordan until they find him captive in the cabin. And show Bertie points a gun at Jordan, and immediately Alexander just jump in front of him to protect him from that shot. And yeah, Alexander will shoot at her head, and yeah, Alexander Jordan was panicked and asked for help, and immediately she just bring her back to their home. And for the first time, he just admit that he loved her, he truly loved her, and begs her to wake up. But Alexander never showed the sign of recovery until in the most depression moment, Alexander just finally opened her eyes, and finally they are become together. And Bertie and also Jordan's aunts was punished for their crimes, and Jordan and Alexander continue their life, their happy life as a perfect couple. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.